Thank you all for coming tonight. I'd like to call the Public Health and Safety Committee to order. And tonight, we are going to consider the approval of the Erath County Joint Dispatch Center Communications Manager position, and Chief Harris is here to give us the details.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. And the remainder of the distinguished members of the committee and council. As noted in your packet, you'll have a salary table. You'll also have a position description. And in the background, in August of 2023, actually August 28th of 2023, the city and county entered into an interlocal agreement establishing the Erath County Joint Dispatch Center. As part of that is the employees of both the sheriff's office and the police department will combine as City of Stephenville employees to create the Erath County Joint Dispatch Center. The board of directors, of which I serve as the president of the Erath County Joint Dispatch Center Board of Directors, have put this information together for a presentation tonight, and that is the creation of the communications manager position. This person will oversee all 911 communications and public safety dispatch for Erath County if this position is approved. Yes, sir.
Guys, if y'all will go to the regular council agenda
Sorry.
and go to the public health and safety portion, that's where the documents are published, so that you can follow along with the chief. We didn't get them on this agenda. To go to the regular council agenda, it's coming up next with the public health and safety piece, and it'll have all the documentation.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
I can pause for a minute to give you a chance to catch up with that. There's a lot on the regular agenda.
Everybody find everything?
I'm not finding it.
Down towards the bottom. Oh, you'll be a Jim.
Where am I going?
Oh, you have, let me back you up a little bit.
Let me go back.
Bless you.
No,
I thought I was on there, yeah. I just need to go up here.
go to
I went to the packet. That's what, oh, okay, the packet was under the,
yeah, under the HTML.
okay, I got you. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And then just keep scrolling up. Keep going, right there. And it'll be these three.
Okay, thank you, okay,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you, thank you. I'm sorry. I hit the wrong packet.
No worries at all. There's a lot of them on there tonight. There's a lot on there. So as mentioning and continuing on, this position will be the person to lead, guide, and direct all operations of the Erath County Joint Dispatch Center. So in other words, all 911 calls for the entire county, all public safety, police, fire, and EMS dispatch calls for all law enforcement and all public safety entities in the county. So we looked at comparable salaries related to this. So it's basically a two-part tonight, the creation and the salary table with our finance director's assistants. We created that in comparable. It's in comparison to a Stephenville Police Department lieutenant. This will be a police department position of the executive staff that will run that. And our goal on the board of directors for the Joint Dispatch Center is to, if this is approved, announce this position, hire this individual, and then let that person help us build this as the county simultaneously working on vendors who will help build the building. We're working on this portion here with the city, since this will be a city employee whose salary and benefits is split with the county, and then you also have other entities who are paying in to use our services that will help offset those costs. So in that packet, you have that salary table. It's at the bottom there, communications manager, both hourly and step 1 at 65,000, going there to step 10 at 79,233. And would be happy to answer any of your questions.
You said it was split, so is
Yes,
this our
ma'am.
portion, or are we splitting this?
We're splitting this with the county in half. Yes, ma'am.
And then you, sounds like you have someone in mind already? or
We do not. This would be an open announcement for that. Yes, ma'am.
But But we've already agreed with the county to start at step one, or is that gonna be based on,
It would be contingent upon their experiences and what their resume brings to that. We prefer 10 years of experience with 5 years in the supervisory level, but that's preferred if we can get that. If we can, we would adjust that maybe at a different step.
and I'm guessing they've already voted and been okay, I mean, the commissioners have already agreed to,
Well, the specific position and the dollar amounts have not gone before the court, but, if you'll remember, the agreement that we signed shifted all the personnel costs, to the city, with a 50-50 split between us and the county. And then, of course, we anticipate, signing agreements with other entities, also as well.
And that was their agreement to,
Right.
Yeah.
for us to take the lead on this and to split those costs.
right, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
But we're not gonna split the cost with other entities that would, they're not gonna be putting any money towards the salary.
No, they would be put to the dispatch center
To the
as a
center,
whole.
okay.
Right.
And to
Well,
that funding stream.
Okay,
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
How we appropriate the funding we get is
Right.
kind of on us.
okay,
As the board of directors, and this position actually will build that budget the goal is build that budget for the center, present it to the elected officials, and then be, through the board of directors, and then to y'all for approval
right,
in the standard budget process.
right,
Yes, ma'am.
okay.
Is this the ceiling salary? I mean, is this, we're at the ceiling with the salary, or
This is
we're still
specifically
negotiable, but it's still gonna have to be negotiable for the right person?
No, I would think that would be the ceiling right now.
Yes, sir, that would be the ceiling right now
Okay.
at step 10. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
all right.
Okay. Any other questions? And I make the motion that we, get it in front of me. Correct?
That you recommend the council the creation and funding.
Okay. I make the motion that we recommend to the full council that for the, funding and
Communication manager
the
position?
communication manager
Position.
position and salary as
Yes, ma'am.
presented. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, we'll send it to full council with a positive recommendation.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Thank you.